Hey everybody, Pastor Tom here, and I am with Tiffany. Emery, I want to talk to you about the frog. We had passed these out um, while you were here at some point, and um, let's see, frog means fully relying on God. We passed them out. Tiffany got one at her home.
It sets on the dashboard.
Okay.
And on occasion it ventures out in a pocket or a
Okay.
child's hand or something, but it
And,
makes its way back.
and Craig carries one also with him, right? And it's,
Um, well, it actually sat on his dashboard for a while, but the last couple of days it has been his new pet in his pocket.
to remind him to fully rely on God.
Yes.
So, what happened in your life recently where God really helped you?
I was going to work and there was a lady coming down the center of the road and she was not paying attention to me at all. It was like I was invisible. She was on her phone and I had swerved over to avoid hitting her, and the back tire caught just right to like kind of fishtail and then left me spinning in donuts.
Mm.
And during that, I feel like all I could focus on was the frog.
Mm.
The moment the vehicle started spinning, I think as many of you, if you've ever experienced the donuts in the snow, you know that you don't have control.
That's right. Yeah.
That there is one person who is always in control, and to me, that's God. So I literally let go of the wheel and Jesus, take the wheel. Like, I don't have this. I need you.
Wow.
I feel like, and I spun, I couldn't tell you how many times, but there was a 20-foot or more embankment to my right that I was inching towards, and I knew that I was going down that hill one way or another. I thought for sure that the truck was going to flip because it was sideways, and the very last second as it hit the side of the hill, it turned to go face down. Like, so I was facing forward. And looking at the hill now, there's a ditch there also. Granted, it was covered in snow when I went down. Like, I'm talking 15 inches of snow. But when I went down,
you actually went down the embankment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made it all the way to the bottom.
Oh my.
Right by a baseball field. Conveniently. There was it I told Craig it literally felt like I was floating down the hill. Like, I wasn't scared. I may have closed my eyes, yes, at some point. But it didn't hit like I expected to. Like, I know it jarred me a little bit, but I just expected it to kind of fly off the hill. But I don't know that the wheels ever left the ground. Like, I do feel like it was a miraculous event in my life. And I was crying and hysterical, but I feel like they were tears of joy. Like, that could have went a whole different way if, he wasn't in control.
Yeah. And I know you and I have talked at different times. God's hand has been on you in so many different ways through difficult times, and so this was another time where God had it planned out and was watching over you. And
Absolutely.
were you harmed in any way then?
I was not. I was a little sore the next day and still am a little bit. The older we get, the hits aren't as easy to come back from. But no, I wasn't harmed, and there was no damage to the vehicle.
Oh my
Like, it went to the
goodness.
shop the next day, and just to get checked over and make sure that, nothing
Oh my
was
goodness.
wrong. But there was no damage, literally.
And no one else involved, no other cars or no.
The lady that ran me off the road, she didn't stop. She kept going.
Yeah.
So, and I was I like the way that the hill is from the road. nobody could see me. If you didn't know I had went off there, you wouldn't know I was there.
Hmm.
So I think everybody was expecting me.
Sure.
They were expecting a different scene, but luckily, like I said, God had a hand that day that kept me safe.
It was God was in control, and it's not obviously it's not the little frog, it's God, but this is a wonderful reminder, a visual reminder to carry around with us or have on the dashboard like you do, just to remember there is a God who loves us, and there is a God who is in charge, and his hand is strong enough, mighty enough, and he does watch over us. So we're so
Absolutely. I mean,
glad. Go ahead.
I know most people, envision a cross and different things, but after that one service,
The
the
frog.
frog.